Hey, it is time for another unboxing, and this is for the June Illumicrate box. Now, you would have got an actual reaction video from me opening it for the first time on video. However, it arrived a bit beaten up. So I opened it instantly to make sure everything was there and not broken. Luckily, it was all okay. So I was very, very lucky. But yeah, that really got me. So if you don't want to be spoiled for this, then stop watching now. But if not, I'm opening it now. So the theme for the June box was In the Shadows, and I think everyone sort of figured out what book it was going to be just by the spoiler card thing. But no one was prepared for the edition that we got. Just wait until you see. So the first item is the mug. So this is the Wrought and Ruin mug. We knew what fandom this was going to be from. This is from the Villain series by V.E. Schwab. I haven't actually read that series yet. It is on my TBR for very, very soon, because Kate over at Reading Through Infinity is doing a sort of Schwab readathon where you read a different Schwab book each month, or the whole series if you want to. So when they get to the Villain series on that, I'm going to join in, and I'm also probably going to do a reread of A Dark Shade of Magic because I feel like it's time. But here is the mug. So it is absolutely stunning, and it's made me even more excited to read this series. These mugs are such good quality, and even though I will not drink out of them because I don't want a chance breaking them when washing them up or using them, so they are purely ornamental for me. But when I've gone to my friend Nikki's, I've used she keeps them to use, and I've used them before, and they're just such good cups to drink out of, and it makes me a little bit sad that I don't use them to drink out of. Next up we have a Metalmark, which I really like. So there's that picture on one side, then there's a quote on the other side which says "Love makes fools of us all," and it's from Serpent and Dove, and it's not too thick, which I really like. So when I eventually get around to reading Serpent and Dove, I'm gonna use this. It's here, just waiting to be read. I'll get there eventually. Now this I'm a fan of, and it is so perfect. I've done it the wrong way. It's a shame Yauk has been cancelled this year, because this would have been spot on for Yauk. You would have just seen everyone walking around with these. So it says, "I am the war you cannot win," which is from the Nevernight series, which yes, and yeah, I really like that, and I'll be getting a lot of use out of that because I overheat far too quickly. Next up we have this tea towel, which is so cool. So it's from Game of Thrones. It's Arya's List, which is absolutely amazing, and I don't end up actually using these as tea towels. They've I've accumulated a few tea towels from book boxes before, and they just tend to be in a box at the moment. My mum and dad are very specific about what tea towels we use, and yeah, that's not it. So I'm thinking I might just keep them in a box, and then when I eventually move out, I have tea towels. One less thing to buy. Okay, now the next thing is actually from a book I haven't read yet, which I'm staring at right now on my shelf. I keep putting it off because it's just, I'm not ready, but it's this gorgeous print inspired by House of Earth and Blood, which everyone just calls Crescent City, by Sarah J Maas, and I'm sorry, look at that. That is absolutely to die for. And I'm excited to, I've got to have a bit of a shuffle around on this and like redo my art prints on my string, because this needs to go up there, and I will read the book, I promise, I promise. So next up is the pin. So obviously Illumicrate now no longer do their little pin club, which is where you pay like, I think it worked out with shipping, it was like £9 something a month, and you got a pin which they have collaborated with Fable and Black, and it's sent to your door and it's a different theme. And they decided May was going to be the last one, because as of June box they were going to instead include the pin in the Illumicrate box and it would match the book. So let's take this out so you can actually see it and it not just be reflected on the thing. So this is not focusing. Okay, so it's not focusing properly, but it's this gorgeous pin, and apparently like the French around it is a little bit incorrect, but I don't speak French so I don't see it, but it sucks for people that do know, because that's going to be really frustrating, because I know it would be frustrating for me if like I knew what it actually said. But it's a gorgeous pin. And then the book, I'm going to move the box out of the way, and I'm going to take the book. So it's a shame because this month we didn't get the yellow bag, we just got a plastic bag, which I don't like, because, you know, the yellow bag is better for the environment, like, and you can reuse the yellow bags. You can't reuse this bit of plastic. And I'm not sure, I can't remember if they actually said why they was doing that this month, but I'm hoping it was just a 1 month thing. Maybe it was because like it was to reduce delays or something. I don't know. I hope so, because I'm not a fan of plastic. But this is the book. So it's the Court of Miracles, and it is this gorgeous like coppery bronze rosy goldy type colour with black. It's got black edges, and so the original cover, like the standard cover, is these colours, and it's got like navy blue edges like I think the Waterstones edition has. But this, I am so glad I got this edition and not the standard edition, because rose gold and black is my thing. Like if you look at, you can't see it properly, but this wall is like a copper blush colour. That's the colour of the paint, copper blush, copper and black, and all my furniture in my room is black. It's my thing. It's my colour scheme along with green, and I love it so much. But yeah, so this is the stunning edition, and it's signed and it's got these gorgeous end papers. But so there's no reverse dust jacket, but so that's the spine, and then look at that. So I'm a little bit obsessed with this because this is absolutely beautiful. Apparently, so again, I'm keeping with the theme. I have an e-arc of this from NetGalley and I haven't read it yet. So I'm going to get to this very soon, because obviously it's out now and I've fallen so behind on my NetGalley stuff. So I'm going to try and do it. I'm actually doing a readathon in July, which I'll be filming the my TBR video for. Might do it today, might do it tomorrow, but for that it will probably be up before this goes up, so you can go check that out. It's for the Pixarathon, and I am actually using this for one of the prompts, so I will get this read in July. See, apparently this is a Les Mis retelling. Now I feel like I'm going to be going into this brand new, because I have never read, watched or whatever anything to do with Les Mis. I feel like I am probably the only person in the world that can say that. If you can say that too, let me know that I'm not alone, please. Please. Because every single time someone mentions it and I say, oh, I don't know, I've never read or watched it. I literally always get the same like vacant look, like, who are you? So yeah, I'm going into this not seeing it as a retelling, which I'm kind of happy about. And it'll be interesting for me, I think, compared to people that will be going into it reading it as a Les Mis retelling, because I'll have like fresh eyes completely. But I'm going to read the blurb. Liberty. 1828, and the citizens of Paris still mourn in the wake of their failed revolution. Among them, in the dark alleys and crumbling cathedrals of the city, the most wretched have gathered into guilds of thieves, assassins, and worse. Together, they are known as the Court of Miracles. Family. Eponine has lost more than most. When her father, Thénardier, sells her sister to the Guild of Flesh, she makes a promise to do anything she can to get her sister back, even if that means joining the Court of Miracles, the very people keeping her sister a slave. Treachery. Eponine becomes perhaps the greatest thief the court has ever known, finding a place among them and gaining another sister, Cosette. But she has never forgotten the promise she made, and if she's to have any hope of saving one sister, she will have to betray the other. And then it's got, this beautiful reimagining of Les Miserables tells the story of your favourite characters and of what might have happened if the French Revolution had not come to pass. So yeah, I don't usually read historical fiction, like it's not my thing, but since years ago when I read The Infernal Devices, obviously that is set in a historical setting, and it sort of opened my eyes to be able to read more like this. So I've read Romanov, I've forgotten every other historical fiction book I've read, but I can read them now, but I do still struggle sometimes, so I'm hoping I don't with this. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. The cover is stunning. I'm really hoping I love it, because if I don't, I'll be getting rid of this, and I don't want to get rid of it because it's beautiful. And I want this to be on my shelves and look pretty, but I won't be able to justify keeping it on my shelves if I don't like the actual story. So pray for me that I love it. So that was my June Illumicrate unboxing for In the Shadows. So next month's theme is We Are the Resistance. So it's got, this is Rebel Leader calling all rebel forces. Please ensure you are in secure location before opening this briefing. We've had word that Illumicrate have released their July theme, We Are the Resistance. Our intel reveals that the book is a space opera following a group of rebels fighting to free the galaxy from a tyrannical empire. Sound familiar? Illumicrate loved the twisty plot and multiple POV perspective. The book has an exclusive cover, exclusive sprayed edges, and come with signed book plates. There will also be an enamel pin inspired by the book designed by Fable and Black, included in both the full box and the book-only options. The box will also contain items inspired by The Bone Season, An Ember in the Ashes, Star Wars, The Fever series by Cara Marie Monin, and more. Our intel suggests that the items are beautiful and useful as usual, and there will be some official reveals to come. Oh, sneak peek, there will be one of our ceramic book pots in this box. I love the little book pots, so I managed to get the green Magic Spells one at Yauk last year. I bought it from their stand, and I missed the blue one because it was in the November box last year, I believe, and I didn't start getting Illumicrate till January this year, so I'm still trying to get hold of that. But then the third one's going to be in next month, next month's box. But yeah, I'm thinking I might join in on the read along for Court of Miracles, actually, because it starts on the 11th of July. However, I'm going to keep an eye on that, because last month Fairy Loot had the read along set to start on a certain date, and then on that first day they changed it. So I'm going to keep an eye out, make sure the date for that doesn't change. But oh, we also got a poster with the author letter with loads of doodles on, which is super cute. I like that. So yeah, that was the June unboxing. I hope you enjoyed that. My favourite item, I think it's between the mug and the fan, and I think the fan might win purely because I know the fandom for it. The fandom. And obviously with the mug, like, as much as I absolutely love getting these mugs I haven't read the book for it yet, so I'm not as excited for the mug as I was, for example, with the Throne of Glass one earlier in the year. So yeah, that was everything. Although I am also pretty obsessed with this art print because it is stunning, and I will read that book soon-ish. So yeah, hit the like button if you liked this, hit the subscribe button, and down in the description box you will find the names of all the shops and artists who have contributed to the items in this box, along with the link for the Black Lives Matter card, where you've got the petition links, donation links, and lots of resources to educate yourself. So please go check them out, and I will see you next time. Bye.